So here's my 1-year review on the Snap-on Advanced Digital Multimeter, or the EEDM596F. F! I still have the carry case for it. I'm a field technician, and I'm sadly disappointed with this multimeter. It has such a low battery life on it. So here it is after 1 year. I'm a road tech, and everything still works on it fine. But it's the only multimeter I have now because I switched it out with my Fluke. And honestly, it's not that great of a multimeter. My Fluke was better. Got such a low battery life on this thing. I put the best 9-volt batteries I can find in this thing, and still gives me low battery signal all the fucking time. And it times out real fast, the battery dies, me in the middle of something. The only really nice functional thing to it is the Bluetooth. It's worth it for the Bluetooth. The Bluetooth still works great. All the functions still work. Diode test, mega ohms, milliohms, kiloohms, all that fun stuff. Low pass filter. The one thing that I don't like about the multimeter is you got millivolts, then you got the low pass filter. Why did they have to label it low pass? I understand the concept of it, but this is not a megger, okay? And it's nice for some stuff, but really, honestly, like testing amperage, for me, I mean, we have to do high amperage stuff. So this multimeter, anything past here, we don't use. We do a little bit of AC stuff. We do a little bit of hertz, a little bit of temperature, but really, honestly, anything past, we do a lot of RPM. That is nice function to have, but honestly, $600 for it, not worth your money. I'd rather spend $1,200, $1,300 on something that I can do everything with. The only reason I like it, because of the Bluetooth. That's it. Sadly disappointed in this multimeter. And for you guys that are in the automotive world, I can understand why you'd be like, oh, it might be the bee's knees, but honestly, in the heavy equipment world, it's just not my thing. Wouldn't spend money on another Snap-on multimeter again. It is not reputable in my name that I'm using right now. It's not good for what I use it for, but it may be good for other things. I could see it being good for automotive guys, but just doesn't cut the cake. So this is a Cat 3. These are supposed to be sent in every so often to get recalibrated. I haven't sent this one in to get recalibrated, and I know a lot of people out there say, oh, you don't have to do that, that's just nonsense and bullshit. Well, when you're working with something that's very, very fine, and you need the best measurement you can possibly get, this multimeter is good for that to a point. Accuracy is not everything on this multimeter. Being able to pick up just by touching your tips together, 0.4, 0.3, you don't need any of that. Should be 0. That's what I need it to be for my job. So always have to calculate that in. 3, 4, 3, 4, 5. It just, for accuracy, it's decent, and it has its perks. I I like the millivolt low pass filter. Both of those are fantastic on this. But the temperature is okay. And resistance readings are fantastic. That works really good. But, you know, just accuracy. The accuracy's not there.